Hey everybody, it's Diane Pierce from Current Words Publishing, out on the porch to talk about Edward Gorey's The Fantod pack once again. See it? So, each one of the cards in the pack has an explainer page telling you how you're supposed to interpret the card. But I haven't been reading those to you because in general I don't want to influence you when you think about the card. But I will read you the list of possible explanations for today's card because they're fun too. But we don't want to look at all of those because I want you guys to be creative and think of what you think of when you see the card. This one is they're all very interesting. Who am I kidding? Here's today's. The ladder, and I love that the ladder is not on the ground. At least, well, no, I suppose it could be on the ground, right? It depends on your perspective. If the ground is, a white floor, it could be sitting on the ground, or it could be dangling with the rope from the end of it. Interesting. Many ways you can interpret it, but it is the ladder. And so in the book that comes with the Fantod pack, this is how they explain the interpretation. I have to go back a page. My fingers are not working. Before passing to the meanings of the individual cards, a few general remarks may not be amiss. Of course, I have the loudest truck in Los Angeles going by at this point. Somebody who really enjoys being unmuffled. Ooh, and somebody who enjoys loud Latin music as well. Okay. This is what happens when you live on a busy street. I live on Colorado, which goes all the way into Pasadena, and it's a very wide, very busy street. Interpretation must always depend on the character and circumstances of the person consulting the pack. What might portend a wipeout for a teenage hot dogger at Yokohama might warn an octogenarian spinster in Minot, North Dakota of a fall in the bathtub. Though of course the results might come to much the same thing. The day of the week or the month of the year given for each card should prove particularly calamitous. That's a great word, calamitous. The meanings given are selective rather than exhaustive, and hints rather than assertions. Lastly, you must rely on your own temerity and imagination of disaster to gain the full meanings of the cards in combination. So we're only looking at one today, the ladder. The ladder, the things that can be used to interpret the ladder are Tuesday, slander, reversals, creeping sickness, a forged will, insomnia, loss of hair, detention, theft, cafard, C-A-F-A-R-D, a French word that has a meaning in English. So you gotta look it up, but you don't say the D. Cafard, jealousy, an accident in a restaurant, and inanition. Inanition, also a challenging vocabulary word. I-N-A-N-I-T-I-O-N, inanition. So, here it is, the ladder. The list of interpretive clues: Tuesday, slander, reversals, creeping sickness, a forged will, insomnia, loss of hair, detention, theft, cafard, jealousy, an accident in a restaurant, and inanition. For the ladder, go at it. What do you got? Come up with something. I'll post the card as well as the video so that you can take a look and think about it some more. Have a great day. Have a great week. Hopefully you don't have any loss of hair.